Hey Maria, back with another video. It's like 1:34 p.m. and it is Tuesday afternoon, January 15th, my birthday. Hey, what do you know? Yes, I really don't think much about my birthday unless something is like right in front of my face to remind me of it. You know, like when you're gonna reach 21 or something, then you're like, I'm gonna be 21, or some age where it's like big importance, but now it's just like, well, okay, whatever. Anyway, today was just one of those days, I felt real tired, and just like, burnt out, because I put a lot of energy into organizing my house, and then, and then like yesterday, it just kind of hit me. It's like, I'm getting really tired. I need to just rest a little bit. So I got some rest. But, it's just, I think a lot of my mental energy has just kind of worn me down, just overthinking stuff. But anyway, yeah, this morning I got ready for work, and I was heading down the street, and this guy, I think he was, I don't know, maybe he was maybe a little mentally off. I'm going to assume that he was, because I certainly wouldn't react the way that he did. But he just, I was driving down the street, there's a few people on the street, because people need to get to work, right? And it was fairly dark outside, so this guy is like walking in the traffic, not at the crosswalk, okay, but he's walking in the traffic. He doesn't seem to really pay attention to the cars that are going by. Like, he's not looking left or right, he's not doing anything. He's just walking across the street carrying a box, okay? Most people who do that, okay, and I'm guilty of it, okay, I have crossed the street without using the crosswalk before. I think we all have, we're all guilty of it, okay? Shame, shame, okay? This little goody two-shoes actually breaks the law every once in a while. We all do it, okay? So, anyway, he's walking across the street, and he's just like in a daze, right? So I see him, and I'm like, I'm slowing down, right? Because I don't want to run this guy over, and I'm trying to stop, So then another guy, it obviously backs up into traffic. So a guy, hits me from the back, and I was like, I didn't know what to do, but I was just like, I obviously pulled over, and he gave me his information. I kept telling him, hey, look, don't worry about it, okay? My car's a piece of shit, it's got dings all over it, and really, I didn't see any new damage that he did, so I was just like, whatever. But he was nice, and he, was more than, accommodating to me to give me his information and everything, and I was like, okay, whatever. I just drove off, but I kept thinking, God damn, so this is my birthday present, right? No, but seriously, though. That I think he was disturbed. And then as I was talking to the same guy who hit me in the back of the car, I kept saying, here's the guy now. He's walking up the street. He wasn't paying attention to us or anything. He wasn't respond when I stopped or tried to stop for him. He didn't look at the car or anything. It was kind of eerie is what it was. It's like, gosh, and woo, strange day. It started off real strange. So kind of like blustery outside today, and there's no sunlight really. I mean, it's one of those gray days, and it's just gray, But I just really wanted to get home today. That's what I wanted to do more than anything. Just wanted to get home, and you know how people say hurry up and hurry up and wait, or hurry up to do nothing, basically. But I just wanted to be inside, That's all I wanted to do today. And so I'm here and going to be doing some cooking later on this evening and get to bed at a fairly decent hour. If I fall asleep right away, that'll be great. If I don't, whatever. But, I was just thinking about some of the crazy stuff that's been going on in my head, and just like, you question life, like, what is the purpose of all this shit? Then not just I have to go through, but everybody has to go through. It's like, my goodness. You cannot convince me that this earth plane is just some weird, messed up, maze or some sort of, I don't know, labyrinth that we're supposed to walk through. There better be a prize at the end of this shit, because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you that this shit is no fair. It is no fair to put somebody on this earth and make them deal with this kind of bullshit, okay? And I listen to other people's stories too, not just TI's, but people's lives in general. It's very, you hear all kinds of sad stories and tragedies sometimes, and I guess the older I get, the more I'm becoming more sensitive and more compassionate towards other people. I mean, I've always been like a soft-hearted person. Like I said, I used to cry. I still cry over cartoon characters. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, I get really sad over people's situations. And when I was a kid, I used to cry over cartoons that I thought were sad, and I always felt sorry for everybody and everything, but I understand even more now why, I have compassion for people, because life is hard. Life is very hard. I mean, it's just like, and I kept thinking, okay, I was going through all kinds of weird scenarios as I was sitting in the shower. Well, I was actually taking a shower. As I was taking a shower, I was going through all kinds of weird life scenarios, and I keep thinking about the chains and burdens that everybody has to carry on some level, no matter how you look at it. I kept thinking, okay, look at these rich and famous people. And I kept thinking, look how chained and bound they are to, their managers or their handlers or their people who are in charge of their career. Like, like some of these singers and actors, so oftentimes they find themselves having to compromise and do shit that they didn't really want to do. Or, they might have started off singing a particular genre, and then their managers like encourage them to go this direction. They tell them how to dress, they tell them how to act. They even sometimes arrange their romantic interests just for publicity. I mean, there's always some bullshit garbage, Whether you're rich, poor, I don't care what it is. It's just like everybody's got some bullshit they got to get up with. And all people really want to do is just be themselves and enjoy their life, And, it puts things in perspective, I guess, because you learn not to, feel like something's wrong, or like you're the only Charlie Brown in the world, because really there's a lot of suffering going on, even among the people who are filthy rich. There's a lot of suffering going on in this earth. And, the older I get, the more aware I am of it, and I kept thinking, wouldn't it be funny if like society just shifted, like everybody realized just how shitty this fucking earth plane is, right? And instead of like, people, congratulating people who get pregnant, it's more like they would kind of look down on it. Like, why are you bringing another person on this shithole, to suffer? And then on the other side, they would probably celebrate somebody's funeral because it's like, oh man, this journey of theirs is over. They finally get some rest, Damn, It's just kind of weird, You start thinking all kinds of stuff when you deal with crazy stuff, Anyway, so I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll be back with another video later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.